Just give me a straight answer. Make me understand. What was so awful about her? You felt you had no choice but to get rid of her?
I wasn't trying to get rid of Nina. I was trying to get rid of her baby.
What did you just say?
Stay out of this. I'm talking to my son.
So talk to me. What did you mean? Did you mean Nina was pregnant? Answer me. Was Nina pregnant?
Yes.
She's lying again. She was my wife. I would have known if she was pregnant.
No, you wouldn't have. You were too busy shacking up with Ava to notice. But she was definitely carrying your baby when you and Ava were slumming around the East Village, going in all those seedy little clubs, and sometimes the cub room in the village.
Get to the point.
I had you followed. I had graphic photos taken, and I showed them to Nina.
You showed pictures of her husband with another woman? What? Why?
I did her the supreme favor of proving to her that her husband was a worthless rat. When she was confronted with the evidence, she told me she was pregnant.
Why didn't she tell Silas?
She was going to. That's why I had to act quickly. I had to be sure that this child of Silas disappeared.
But why? Mother, why? Why did you want to kill Nina's baby?
It was about the money, wasn't it? It was all about the money.
I'm sorry.
The Reeves money. It was all be left to Nina. It was in Nina's name. But in your paranoid little mind, you couldn't stand the thought of her sharing with anybody. You tried to get her to leave me. Then there was a baby.
And Nina really believed that once you knew, you'd stop seeing Ava, and miraculously, you would be a wonderful father and loving husband.
We would have been happy. We would have been happy, but you couldn't stand that. You could never stand to see your daughter happy, not with me.
Nina was never happy.
She was never happier. That never stopped you from wanting to destroy our marriage.
Your affair with Ava Jerome did that much more effectively than I ever could.
It was for me and Nina to decide.
In other words, you were sure you could convince her to stay. Sad thing is, it's probably true. She really believed that once you knew about the baby, you'd be a different man.
You wanted Silas out of your daughter's life. So you thought if Nina lost the baby, then she would lose Silas too.
You killed our baby to get me out of Nina's life. I wish I had it in me to kill you right now.
You tell me how you were going to do it.
I found out that taking too many antidepressants could cause a miscarriage.
A little late reading, I take it.
I was researching the drugs that my daughter needed just to get through a day with this man.
You didn't know her. You never wanted to know her. In your mind, any part of her that didn't conform to your little concept of a socialite was because of me.
Mother, tell me about Nakamura. How does he fit into all of this?
I have no idea.
Sure you do. She knew Nakamura. She would pick up Nina's prescription sometimes at the pharmacy. Just another unwanted way of injecting herself into our lives. Another way that she could monitor her doses and what she was taking. Another way of wearing Nina down.
All that time you spent with Ava, I spent with Nina, comforting her.
I am not going to ask you again. Tell me what part Nakamura played in this.
Tell him. Tell him how Nakamura knew all the medications that Nina was taking.